recording? We're recording. Yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Matthew Schownir. If you don't know me, I'm one of the professors of history at Lincoln Land Community College. I'll be your FEROS leader for HIS 222, the African American history class that you're enrolled in. Woohoo! I'm here in my fake office. Well, it's my real office. It's my fake background. If I move around too fast, I kind of disappear. Because I'm on Zoom, and that's the main platform. One of the platforms we're going to be using for learning in this remote class in fall 2020 of this wonderful year of COVID-19. So I'm recording this video on the Saturday before classes start. So just 2 days before the start of the semester, and I'm going to send it to you as soon as I'm done. You should be getting it this weekend. I wanted to talk a little bit about the class since the last time I sent out an email a few weeks ago to everybody. Number one, if you don't have your main book, this is the main book. I can't hold it up entirely or it'll disappear. It's magic. The African American Experience. Make sure you get that by the beginning of week 2. I have photocopied all the readings for week 1 and they're up on Blackboard. So if you're freaking out because you don't have the book yet, and it's 2 days before classes start, and oh my gosh, don't worry about it because I've got you covered for the first week, and the first week only, with my photocopies that are on Blackboard. It's probably not legal for me to do that, but oopsie daisy, whatever. But you know, for week 2 onward, you need that book. You're on your own for the readings. So make sure you get that as soon as possible. The class will be broken into weeks, like we'll have weekly modules to do. There's 16 of them because there's 16 weeks in the semester. Module 1 is already up on Blackboard. And by the time you see this video, you will have access to the Blackboard course, so you'll be able to see the work that we'll be doing for the first week of the class. And you'll have the class schedule and the class syllabus also this weekend, so you know what you're getting into. Each week that we'll have class, which is every week besides Thanksgiving, really, you'll be in charge of reading some documents out of the book. This book is really nice because it's both a document book that has firsthand accounts, and it also gives you a bunch of like information and context. So it's kind of a nice 2-in-1 book. It's not a traditional textbook. It's not a traditional document reader. It's kind of both, which is really cool. So you'll be in charge of reading some of that. I'll throw in some videos, maybe some articles every week, things like that. And then on Wednesdays, we will be having our Zoom discussions every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We'll be talking about the documents that we'll be reading for that week, any videos. I'm assigning like a daily show, Trevor Noah video that's kind of an interesting, that primes an interesting discussion, I think, about the arrival of the first Africans to the Americas, and how our language and how we talk about that can be tricky sometimes. So we'll be discussing the documents and all the other things every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Now, if you can't make a time, that's okay. Like if you can't be there Wednesday at 1, you're never going to be penalized in your grade for missing a Zoom meeting, okay? I strongly encourage everybody to be there as much as you can for Zoom meetings at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays, but because that's the only time that we're going to be meeting for the semester. I've got 4 other classes that are kind of conflicting with different times I have available. I'm homeschooling my 2 kids this semester, so time is kind of short for us to meet in real time, but you can count on that time every week, Wednesdays at 1. And I'm going to be sending out, Zoom invitations every week to join. Again, if you don't have the technology for that, or if you don't have the time, that's okay. But I strongly encourage you guys to make those meetings as often as you possibly can, even if you just listen in, even if you're not participating directly. Even if I can't see you, like that's okay, because being there is going to help incredibly when it comes to your writing assignments and the midterm and the final exam. that kind of thing. So it's only a good thing for you to be there. And we're trying to simulate the classroom experience as best as we can. I think that's basically, oh, one more thing I wanted to share while I have you here. Let me share my screen. The Blackboard site is finally open. I've got the Blackboard shell for our History 222 class operational. Let me switch to student view so that you can actually see it from your perspective. On the left-hand side is the menu. There's like basic course information, course overview, Blackboard. Like this is all kind of just basic stuff I have to legally put on my Blackboard shells. The good stuff though is down here under the My Course heading. So if you go there, you'll find a welcome announcement, which I've already posted. You'll find the syllabus and the schedule for the class, so you can see what the heck we're doing for the next 16 weeks. And then you'll see also the weekly modules will be broken up into weekly folders. And so the week 1 stuff is already up, and you can start doing that. You can start working on that this weekend if you wanted to. There's a checklist of things to do. So you'll watch my introductory video for the class, which hopefully you're doing right now. You'll be reading the selections out of the textbook, which again are in this folder. I've included this in week 1. So if you don't have the book, you can just use those photocopies. There's discussion questions to help you kind of gather your thoughts as you're doing the readings, so you know like what you're reading for. So check that out. There's the Zoom link posted here for 1 o'clock on Wednesday. And then there's also my my link to the Daily Show clip that I think will be an interesting piece to discuss on Wednesday as well. So that's basically what that looks like. If you need to email me, click on instructor information and you've got my info. If you want to talk with each other via discussion boards, you're welcome to do that. Here in the discussion board, that's entirely optional. That's up to you if you want to do that. You can check out your grades, and then the rest of it is kind of bonus stuff. That's not essential. So yeah, that's essentially what I've got for you with this video. If you have any questions, let me know by email. Other than that, try and log in on Wednesday to Zoom with the link that I sent you. And it's also on Blackboard as well if you can't find it in your email. And we can all meet, we can all talk, and hopefully we can kick off a really good, if interesting, semester. So yeah, until then, take care. Make sure you get your book, do the readings before Wednesday, and I will see you guys then. All right, bye.